Good idea.
So this is how it looks like. Oh, and we are live now.
Hello,
Yes, we
everybody.
are. We got
Hello,
it.
everyone.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good
Hello, everyone.
afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another weekly chit chat with our Digital Divas. That's a Digital Divas group that we like to meet every week and discuss our business, our problems, the glitches, everything that we run into, and we help each other. So we will try to do weekly short videos for you guys to answer some questions that people usually ask, and today the topic would be mindset, because that's one of the first thing we needed to work on when we started this business. It's something that as an employee you don't have to do it because you've been told what to do. Yeah, I want to introduce everybody here. We have Elena, she's in Ontario. We have Joyce, she's in Ontario too. She's on her break right now at work. And we have Reka, she's from Tennessee. Woohoo!
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
So, mindset. How are we going to do this? Who wants to start?
Well, I can go.
Okay.
When we do any business, when you shift from job to business, you have to shift your mindset from, you know, like day to day work and just using, working for paycheck to paycheck, to positive mindset, where you say, okay, I'm going to start working on this, and I'm going to get results later, like have positive mindset. And you can't just say, oh, this is too hard for me. Instead of saying that, just say, I will go through the training, and I will, make this work. Like, I'm in my 50s, so if I can do this business, anybody can, right? Age is just a number. Because if I said 2.5 years ago that this is too hard, I don't want to show my face anywhere, then I would be stuck in a 9 to 5 position right now, and I wouldn't be sitting in my backyard having my coffee, like at 10 o'clock in the morning. I would be in the office, right? So now, I mean, I worked as IT professional for such a long time, 25 years, and then I got laid off. And so it was an eye opener for me. So had to shift my mindset. I always thought job is the only way to move forward, and when I got laid off, I had to shift my mindset to positive, and
Yeah.
uh say, okay, this is not that hard. If a lot of people, thousands of people are doing this, so if they can do it, why can't I? And you just have to get out of your comfort zone to do it. Really, this business, 70% or more is all about mindset. If you
True.
don't have good mindset, you cannot do this business. So that's why this is a very important topic. You know, just little things like, oh, this didn't work for me. Well, you learn from your mistake. And then next time you will do better. So that's how I look at it. Everything that I do, I learn something new, and I change stuff, and it works better the next time. So yeah.
Thank you, Reka. Yes, that's totally what it is about the mindset. I just wanted to we'll go on to Joyce next, but
Yeah.
you have such a good points that having a mindset, it's important. But some people, I think, if Joyce can maybe explain what actually that mindset means, like maybe give us some example, uh, because it's not just about like, oh, mindset. You wish for something that you want to be good at it. You see some positivity in in this business, let's say. Like, we all trust this system, but sometimes that's not enough. Like we have to work on our mindset. So what
Yeah.
actually does, can
So
you give us some
actually,
example?
to add to what Rika's saying, so she talked more about mindset when it comes to changing your position from a worker to a business owner. So how I did it is I worked on myself. I started with myself. We have a tendency to think of what others would think. We have a tendency to think mostly negative about things. So with the mindset, you gotta like, I started with first looking at myself, working on myself. I have a little bit of a low self esteem. I started with doing meditation, and then I started doing affirmations. I would tell myself that I am good enough. I tell myself every day that I am enough, I am smart, I can do things, that I will be open to changes. That's the one thing that I work on myself, the changes. I'd hate change before, and I always have a bad attitude about that. But when I started working on change will be good, change is it's a good thing for me. So it's always about me, me, me. I work on myself. And when I did that, I started to open a little bit, and I worked on the negative part of it, like, oh, this will not work for me because I'm not good enough. This will not be good because I can't do it. So I did, I can. I will do it because I can do it. So mindset, you have to start inside you. You need to be try to
Yeah.
be positive all the time. Like, I know you guys always hear me always trying to be positive, even on the worst part of like circumstances. And I I do that with even my family members. I always look at the positive side of it, no matter how bad a person will be or what. So that's how I work with mindset. Aside from what Rika said, you start with mindset for yourself as well.
Thank you. Yes, that's working on yourself and being positive. It's very important, and not just in the business, right? That's
Yep.
we all notice how much we grew in this business from the start, right? From the
Yeah.
start was we did not know, didn't have any experience, neither marketing, neither none, any of us actually. We all in different backgrounds, and just working on yourself, working on that very important thing that you can believe in yourself and what you do. And when you run into the problems and some hiccups, it's fine.
Yep.
Failing, it's not a failing. We actually learn a lot from that. So
Mhm.
yes, I totally agree. So Elena, what you can add us to this lovely discussion?
Well, everything that you all mentioned, Reka, I'm a little older than you, so if I can do it, anybody can do it. So it again, coming from a work field and also running a brick and mortar business, mindset has a lot to do with it. And like you said, Renata, like it's not only about business; it's also your life. If you don't change your mindset, having a positive attitude on everything, like Joyce said, looking at things in a positive view, it really helps your everyday life as well. So
Yeah.
some of us, coming from a work field, we say, oh, I could never do this. I hear it all the time that, oh, social media, I don't want to get involved with it. Well, there's good and bad in everything. It's just how you look at it. If you want to be your own boss and have your own independence, that's where you have to grow. You have to change your mindset and say, I can do this. Like we've all mentioned that we, and you can do it, because once you apply yourself to it, it's no different than starting another job, if you will. Usually when you start a new position, you're being trained on what to do and what they want you to do at that position. Whereas in your own business, right, you are training yourself. Like you said, Renata, we're not marketers. We're not, we've never done anything online. It's no different than anybody just starting to work on social media, where we need to know the ins and outs. But the beauty of our community is that we have the videos and we have the training. And also mindset, like you said, is a big thing. It's actually the first thing we talk about is having mindset. And again, it goes through all aspects of life, whether it be personally, on a business level, just that alone. And with our group here that we have, it's amazing the support that we have within one another, and also within the whole community, which is what we're at 216,000 people that help us too. If we're stuck with our, like maybe we'll decide, we'll not decide, but we'll notice one of us is a little down, so we're there to help each other.
Yeah,
Whereas in a brick and mortar business, you're on your own. Nobody's going to say
that's true.
what's going on. You having a bad day, unless your customer's like, who got you upset, kind of thing. That's very rare. It happens. So yes, mindset has it's 80% mindset and 20% of how you apply to it, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
yes. Oh my God, I totally agree, and very well said, Elena. Like for me, this mindset, like I'm coming from my background and where I'm coming from, we are not really positive people. We a lot are really straightforward. We judge, we don't sugarcoat anything. And it really, to be honest, like that's, I grew up like that and I continued as an adult to live like that. But even before this business, I start changing my mindset. Some things happen in my life and I realize, okay, well, this is not. And I've been reading a lot about the kids, and there is one example, like I just could not remember now anything else. It's like, instead of telling your kid, oh, you're not supposed to eat on a sofa, you don't say like that. You say like, why don't you eat at a table? So,
Mm.
it's just that positivity in that sentence. Why don't you eat at a table? It's way different than like, don't eat on a sofa, because when we say don't, it's very negative. It's negative, and especially for the kids, like, they want to do it because they want to do it. Well, this is our mind. We are programmed to be more in negative state, and it prepares us, like we have to be ready. But if you really want to do something in your life, if you want to change something, if you're not happy in any reason, maybe because your work doesn't allow you flexibility, maybe you don't have enough to pay your bills monthly, maybe we are saving for retirement like many of us. There is so many reasons why somebody cannot be happy at the work 9 to 5, what we're talking about. So having that mindset, and like we always tell kids, you can do whatever you want, what your mind put into it, but we don't practice that. We're just telling
Yeah,
the kids that, right? So now, and like you said, like we are all, not old women. We are not old. We are just
We're mature women.
matured woman. And if we can do it, everybody can. It's just matter how really you want to do, and what do you want to do with your life. And trust me, the community and people you meet here, it's just, you can't.
we
Yeah.
lift each other up. Like one person is down, the other person cheers them up, and we're positive again. So that's another thing, right? Because we all meet sometimes. You're down a little, saying, "Oh, something's wrong in personal life," even. And we meet once a week, and we kind of brings from negative into positive vibes. Again, we kind of lift each other up that way.
Yeah,
So
that's definitely true. And
yeah,
that's how our Fridays start.
yeah.
Um, I think we really had good points.
Yes.
I think we can leave our viewers with this. Whoever is watching us right now or later on replay, please enjoy and give us, comments. Ask us questions if you wanna, hear some other discussions. So for now, have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.